Hello and welcome to Vietnam Journal, our daily English news bulletin on Netflix VTC 10. I'm Ngọc speaking from Hanoi. Every day we'll bring you comprehensive and up-to-date information on Vietnam. And following our major stories on Monday. Vietnam to sell oil to Sri Lanka. Vietnamese-Australian painting prodigy amazes experts. And Spanish flamenco artists perform flamenco poems in Vietnam. Petro Vietnam or PVN on Friday signed a credit contract with Standard Chartered Bank for the project of Tender Assist drilling rig. The project is capitalized at more than $230 million.
The project is invested under business cooperation contracts between Vietnamese companies including Petro Vietnam, Ocean Bank, and Military Bank. PVN contributes $53 million or 23% of the total investment. $37 million of the contribution is provided by Standard Chartered Bank. The loan is pledged with PVN's rights and benefits gained from the oil business cooperation contracts. The Tender Assist drilling rig is the most advanced structure of its kind in Vietnam. This rig is expected to be handed over to Vietnam this month.
Vietnam on Friday signed two agreements with Sri Lanka to sell oil and share petroleum expertise. The documents are set to bring the partnership of two countries into the new stage of development.
Those two agreements were among eight signed by Vietnam and Sri Lanka. They were aimed at promoting the expansion of commercial and diplomatic ties between the two nations. One agreement was for the Indian Ocean Islands to purchase oil from Vietnam Oil Corporation to Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. The other is related to technical cooperation on oil and gas exploration. Vietnam is also willing to share experience in its national development to help boost foreign direct investment in Sri Lanka. Trade between the two countries could potentially reach $1 billion in the coming years, thanks to an oil and gas cooperation pact and other business sector initiatives signed.
Breeding chickens, a Binh Minh company, have become the second Vietnamese agricultural product certified for global good agricultural practice. The enterprise received a award from Holland-based Control Union Vietnam on October 13.
Binh Minh is the first company in Vietnam and Asia to receive global GAP certification. Good agricultural practices are applied to vegetables, fruits, livestock, poultry, and seafood. This set of standards require manufacturers to set up a system to monitor food safety throughout production cycle. It includes the beginning stage of preparing farm cultivation to harvesting, processing, and storage. The certification also focuses on food safety and traceability besides other issues such as the health of workers and environmental protection.
Poland-based Ally LOT opened a direct route linking Warsaw and Hanoi last year. The move created new cooperation opportunities for both countries. VTC 10 reporter had recently talked with Mr. Christophe Cologil, General Manager of LOT in Vietnam, about the flights. Thank you, Mr. Chris, for joining our short talk today. I know that the Polish Allies LOT has opened a lot of routes in many destinations around the world, including Hanoi of Vietnam. So why does LOT decided to open the routes to Vietnam?
Our board decided to give the green light to the Hanoi operation. For you to know, we have a pretty large Vietnamese community in Poland. I wouldn't know the right figure, but only in Poland there is over 50,000 Vietnamese living and working. And if you look at other Eastern European countries like Czechia, like Prague, which is very much Vietnamese, like Germany, so that makes us very positive feeling that we can target the Vietnamese community if we make the flight to Hanoi comfortable and very much Asian way. We have introduced in-flight entertainment in Vietnamese. We have Asian food on board. We have Vietnamese-speaking flight attendants. So this is the key reason why we can be successful in Vietnam.
How about the reaction of customer and your business operation in Vietnam so far?
This is a question mark because there is a competition. Market can react badly. We can have trouble with the local market. Like for instance, in Vietnam, people are very much reluctant to go for the new products, and they need to try it, test it. They need to talk to others and find out if this is going to be a good airline to fly. We see from our statistics that the national carrier of Vietnam is enjoying majority of the Vietnam passengers, which for me is very much understandable. Is for the culture reasons, is the language, is the food, is the beautifully smiling Vietnamese flight attendant on board. We try to do our best. We have introduced our first structure, which is suitable to the local customers. I believe this all will lead us to the very good cooperation.
So what is the future plans of our OT for expanding other routes to other cities in Vietnam or increasing the frequency of flights?
We are looking very carefully into the market in Vietnam. We are looking very carefully into the other markets. An airline which try to establish itself in other countries needs to be updated with whatever is around us. So the market, if the market demands us to increase the capacity or decrease the capacity, this is we try to of course do it. So far for winter 2011-12, we gonna remain the capacity as it is, which is we will have 3 weekly flights from Hanoi to Warsaw. And the capacity only might be changed in 2012, but so far 3 weekly operations.
Thank you, Mr. Chris, for joining our short talk today, and see you next time.
Vietnam Journal. It's not just news, it's life in Vietnam.
Welcome back to Vietnam Journal. 5 international bands and popular local artists joined a folk music event in Hanoi on Saturday. The show was organized by Hanoi Rock City, the premier live music venue in the capital city.
The show followed the huge success of Folk Ơi York Fest 2011 this summer. Besides singers, a variety of popular local songwriters and storytellers also took part in this show. The event featured acoustic, bossa nova and ukulele folk pop. They were performed by Brad Newski of Yes Please, The Knot, Vanderbeard, Mouth of the Goose and June. Hanoi Rock City reflects the music taste of the youth in Vietnam's capital city.
More than 100 paintings by Vietnamese famous artists has been collected by a Thai man, Mr. Thira Vonikteranon. He had recently showcased the collection at Ho Chi Minh City Fine Art Museum.
The Thai collector introduced paintings by famous Vietnamese artists like Tô Ngọc Vân, Trần Văn Cần and Bùi Xuân Phái. The exhibition ran from October the 7th to 14th. Through collecting Vietnamese paintings, Thira Vonikteranon has become a friend of many Vietnamese painters. In late 2010, he organized a trip to Hanoi for Thai painters, in the bid to connect Thai and Vietnamese artists. After that, he held the Thailand-Vietnam Art Exhibition in Hanoi to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Vietnam-Thailand relations. 62-year-old Thira graduated from the DeVry Technology Institute in Chicago of the United States. He used to work for Vietnam Post Corporation and the Ho Chi Minh City Electricity Company between 1987 and 2006. After retiring in 2006, he opened a gallery in Bangkok.
Jacqueline Ngor, a 6-year-old Vietnamese-Australian girl in Sydney, has been complimented by Australian media for her extraordinary talent in painting. She has been considered a prodigy and a hope of the painting world.
Specialized in oil paintings, Jacqueline's talent was first discovered when she won the children's category in the Liverpool City Art Prize in 2010. The Liverpool City Council decided to host her first exhibition featuring her 30 oil paintings in Casula Powerhouse Arts Centre. Her second exhibition took place in Sydney this May. Jacqueline Ngor's idol is Vincent van Gogh, and her favorite artworks include Bedroom in Art and Sunflowers. Jacqueline is expected to be a future winner of Archibald or Moran Prize, two Australian prestigious portraiture prizes.